For more than a decade, Sam Heughan has stood at the center of international fascination. As Jamie Fraser in Outlander, he became the embodiment of the ultimate romantic hero, loyal, unshakably devoted, and passionately bound to Claire, the character brought to life by Katrina Balfe. On screen, he has delivered one of television's most enduring portrayals of love that transcends time. Yet away from the cameras, a strikingly different story has unfolded. Now in his early 40s, Sam remains single and unmarried. That sharp divide between Jamie's sweeping love story and Sam's bachelor reality has ignited endless curiosity, speculation, and gossip. Year after year, interviews, fan conventions, and glossy magazine covers return to the same unshakable question: why has Sam Heughan never married? The intrigue is hardly new. Since the earliest seasons of Outlander, fans have tied him romantically to Katrina Balfe, convinced their undeniable chemistry was too potent to exist only in fiction. Despite both repeatedly insisting they are close friends and nothing more, whispers of a secret romance refuse to fade. Beyond Katrina, paparazzi snapshots and tabloid pieces have connected Sam to a carousel of women, models glittering at Hollywood parties, mysterious companions trailing beside him in New York or London, even a rumored fling with a reality TV star. Each story flared like wildfire online, sparked furious debates among fans, and then, inevitably, fell into silence. Sam himself neither confirmed nor denied, refusing to fuel the gossip. And while rumors rose and fell, one larger question lingered: why has he never taken the step toward marriage? Part of the obsession lies in the stark contrast between his roles and his reality. Jamie Fraser is the ultimate symbol of commitment, a man who will cross centuries for love. Sam, by contrast, guards his private world with deliberate care. This gap between fiction and reality frustrates some, fascinates others, and keeps the media endlessly circling. To many, it feels almost like a contradiction. How could the man who so convincingly portrays undying devotion on screen remain unwed in real life? For years, Sam has brushed off the question with light humor or carefully vague replies. He has mentioned the challenges of dating while living a globe-trotting career. He has spoken of constant travel, packed schedules, and little time for himself. Yet those answers never truly satisfied the curiosity of fans. The truth, however, runs deeper than speculation. Fame always comes with a price. Since Outlander's explosive premiere in 2014, Sam's rise to superstardom has demanded global press tours, relentless filming schedules in Scotland, and new ventures like his whiskey brand and fitness empire. Within such a life, dating becomes not just difficult, it becomes nearly impossible. Every outing is dissected, every companion photographed, every friendship twisted into a headline. Even simple evenings with friends morph into tabloid fantasies. For someone who values his privacy, the thought of exposing intimacy to that kind of scrutiny may be the greatest deterrent of all. To marry would mean bearing a part of his soul he has fought for years to protect. And still, the obsession persists. Much of it stems from fans merging Jamie Fraser with Sam Heughan in their minds. They project Jamie's loyalty, passion, and devotion onto Sam himself, expecting him to live out his character's love story beyond the screen. That expectation only deepens the bewilderment over his bachelorhood. Online, some fans admit to disappointment that he hasn't found his real-life Claire. Others defend him fiercely, arguing his private life should remain sacred. No matter the stance, the fascination never fades. And then recently, in a rare, candid moment, Sam finally spoke, offering a glimpse of truth that stunned even his most devoted followers. It wasn't the usual joke about being married to his career. It wasn't the familiar refrain of being too busy or always on the move. This time, Sam admitted something far more raw, far more human. In an interview, he revealed that the true challenge wasn't a lack of desire for love, it was the relentless cost of his fame. "It's not that I don't want it," he confessed quietly. "Of course, I want love, I want companionship. But my life doesn't make it easy. I'm always traveling, always filming somewhere new. It's hard to truly be present when you're constantly on the move." He went further still, acknowledging the shadow cast by his own character. "Because of Jamie Fraser, people expect me to live a perfect romance. But real life isn't like that. And when someone gets close to me, suddenly they're dragged into the spotlight too." That's not fair to them. The admission was startling. For years, speculation had painted Sam as a man dodging commitment or hiding romances. But his words revealed something more poignant, the impossible weight of balancing private intimacy with public exposure. He explained, "When you meet someone, you want to build something just between the two of you. But with me, before it even begins, it belongs to everyone, the cameras, the stories, the speculation. Suddenly, it's not just two people anymore. It's the whole world watching." The reaction was immediate. Online, fans were shaken. "I never realized how hard it must be for him," one wrote. "We kept demanding answers, and all this time he was protecting the people he cared about." Another added, "That's real love, choosing not to put someone through that." But others were heartbroken. "Does this mean he may never marry?" one fan asked. "He's given us Jamie, but maybe at the cost of his own happiness." Of course, skeptics remained, insisting his words were just another way to avoid confirming hidden romances. Still, the majority recognized the confession as genuine, vulnerable, and profoundly human. The media seized on his words instantly. Headlines screamed across outlets, "Sam Heughan reveals heartbreaking reason he's still single." "The hidden cost of stardom." Outlander star speaks on fame, love, and loneliness. Analysts praised his candor, calling it a rare crack in Hollywood's polished facade. Some speculated his honesty was a way of preparing fans for an eventual surprise, perhaps a quiet wedding revealed only after the fact. Yet beyond the gossip, his confession raised deeper questions. Why do fans demand so much of a star's personal life? Why must marriage be the ultimate milestone, even for someone living an extraordinary, unconventional existence? Sam's words shone a light on the constant tug-of-war between public fantasy and private truth. Fans want Jamie Fraser's fairy tale, but Sam is living his own complicated reality, shaped by fame, distance, and a fierce desire to protect those closest to him. And so the questions linger. Will he ever find someone willing to brave the spotlight alongside him? Will he shock the world one day with a secret marriage no one saw coming? Or will he continue guarding his heart, choosing solitude over the suffocating gaze of public scrutiny? No one knows, not even Sam, perhaps. But one thing is now certain, the question is no longer simply why isn't he married? The real question is what marriage would even mean in a life where privacy has become impossible. For fans, his confession wasn't just shocking, it was sobering, intimate, and deeply human. And though it may not have been the fairy tale answer they longed for, it was the truth. And it came directly from Sam Heughan himself. And yet, even after his rare admission, the mystery remains unsolved. Perhaps Sam will one day choose to share his life openly, unveiling a love story as unexpected and powerful as the ones he has portrayed on screen. Or perhaps he will continue to guard his heart, allowing only glimpses behind the curtain while keeping the rest hidden away from the spotlight. What lies ahead? An unanticipated romance, a quiet wedding, or a life lived fiercely on his own terms, no one can say for certain. What is clear, however, is that Sam Heughan's story is still being written, and the final chapter of his love life has yet to be revealed.